So we are on our way to check out Daiso. I haven't been there in like 3 years. Are you excited to see Daiso, Gary?
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
So let's see what's in there. They're not going to let me go live in there, but I'll get some footage so you can see what's going on, because I haven't been there. It'll be interesting to see if they have a lot of the same product and if everything is still a little over $1. I might grab a couple of these. So as you can see, we got to Daiso. What Gary did was he ran over to see a couple of the other Asian stores just to see if they had something he was interested in. He ended up not buying anything. So I wandered around for about 10 minutes without him. And I'm going to go real slow here so you can see what they sell. Now, here is the thing. This is not like a Dollar Tree. And I will have to admit their prices have gone up since I've been there. The last time I was there, there's the strainers Gary went. I can't believe it was in front of me and I missed it. Gary came in and found them. They're right to the right. But anyways, they've now raised their price to $1.75, but that does not mean that what you see is $1.75. Now the shovels, those were $1.75. There's their board. See what they've done? You have to look at the tag, and if you see a number on it, 200, 300, whatever, then the price goes up. But this is the type of product that they sell. So you and I can kind of go through and look at it. They sell all kinds of stuff for gardening. Now, I didn't see a lot of flags, but they have different types of pots. I'm not sure what you do with this. Now, some of them are not the right plastic. I didn't notice today. See, that says $3.30 on it. That means it's more money. You'll see the chart later, but it's not the price like $1.75. So you really have to go through everything. But they have interesting things. I did buy a few things today. Am I going to personally run out there like I do to Dollar Tree, which I went to today again? No, because some of the stuff I found there, I can get at Dollar Tree for $1.25. But here you kind of pan around and see different types of flower pots. These are all plastic, different colors. And they've got a lot of cute statues and stuff. Different ties and kind of everything you really need to go garden. That is, no containers to speak of. There's no totes, of course, but, if you're gardening in the ground, there's all kinds of different cutters and different garden tools. So you and I are looking together, and then they've got a lot of fake plants, too, there. And you know what? Some of them look really real. These are fake. There's no live plants in here. And they've got this trellis. I was excited until I picked it up. I'm not sure on the price, but when you see now I'm going to pick it up, it's really short. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's good. And then I picked it up. It's like, oh, this is really short. But you know what? It's still cute. It's still nice. That would be $1. I think that's $1.75. Different baskets, and they've got all kinds of stuff. A little bit of everything, really. Kind of like your old 5 and dime when I was growing up. Of course, nothing in here is a nickel or a dime. More different types of pots. And then down there, it's, houseware stuff. What you would find, a lot of different places. Now, these are the different watering cans. And I was looking at them. See how cute they are? So they've got different types of watering cans. So again, they're $1.75 and up. You did see me put that in my basket, but I'll tell you later. The handle kept falling off while it was in my basket, and I thought, nah, I don't need it. I made my own. I actually made a video on how I made my own with the sprayer top, the nozzle, and it works so good. Why do I need to buy one? So I put it back. There's the dog supplies. Again, different prices for different items, but they have a dog supplies section, and then different hangers, all kinds of stuff. Now, on the end here are the tomato sticks. So these will be $1.75 for a 2-pack. They're about 4 foot tall, I believe, these. They used to carry all kinds. 3 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot, but they didn't have that this time. And those are the scoopers you all like, the dippers. They have 2 kinds. I like the one with the solid handle. I mean, these things are cute. You can put them in your garden. Little animals you can put in your garden up on the top. Cats, dogs, squirrels, rabbits. So that's what's on the top shelf. Those are nice size too. They weren't real tiny gloves. And again, I'll show you the pricing pretty soon up close, the chart, because it is, more than $1.75, a lot of it. And you have to go through those numbers. See the numbers? That means it's more money. They don't price it, so you have to, look it up. And if you're not sure, you can always go to the register. I do, and say, tell me anything that's over $1.75, and they'll tell you. You don't want it, they'll put it back. So that's their garden supply. Nice pots, nice stuff. A couple little things. Like I said, there's no garden flags at all. Look at these though. Look, this looked really real. Okay, that may not look so real, but there were some in there that looked really real. Now that looks like herbs. Of course, I grow this stuff on my windowsill, the real stuff. But isn't that fascinating? It's cute. They're all fake. Look at that, even the house plants, that's all fake. Those nozzles, I'll tell you, I stay away from the cheap ones. They never last. You put them on, they spray you, they don't screw on right. I actually invested in a really good one. I looked them over, and it's nice to have a good nozzle for your hose. And then clothespins, the big ones. They even had these teeny little clothespins, package of 50. Really teeny. Probably more for craft work, but it's nice if you're looking for tiny clothespins. This aisle has changed since I was there. They used to have more dog supplies. Okay, so now let's continue on down. Now I'll tell you what I do like is I like their kitchen sponges and the house supplies here. So I always grab myself one when I'm there. They last pretty good. So I'm quite happy with them. So I'm going to pick up one of those to take home. Years ago, the 99-cent store sold one that would last you forever. It never fell apart, and the company probably figured it out, so they stopped selling them. Now, the slippers are cute, but look at the number. Let me see if I'm going to be able to see the number on this. They're really cute. Okay, so that number is 300, I think. Okay, which means it has a number on it. You can clearly see 300. And now you got to look on the chart. You have to do this with everything, and it's $4.25. And that's why you want to check. If there's something you don't want to spend more than $1.75, check it out. They used to have more buckets and more trash cans too. They don't have as many. And then they've got that also more money. That's got the 200 number. So when you go back and check that, you'll see that the bucket is not $1.75. But let's see, where is the 200? There it is, $3.25. Cute bucket, but outside it's kind of on the clear side. It'll break down fairly quick. I'm doing this because a lot of you asked me to walk through a Daiso and you wanted to just kind of see what they have. I didn't do the whole store, but just kind of walked around some aisles I thought you might be interested in. This is just, again, kitchenware, different sponges, all different shapes and sizes. Now, they've got wire baskets, and you can make a bird feeder out of that, but again, they're more money. See, this is no $1.25 like we get at Dollar Tree. That's a whole lot more money. It had the 300 number on it. So now you have to go back and see, what was the 300? $4.25. We can get that at the Dollar Tree. Maybe even the 99-cent store, too. So we'll have to check that out. A lot of different containers for a lot of different things. Lots of cooking stuff, lots of baking stuff they have. Not food, but different products, different types of plasticware and glassware and stuff. This is what it looks like. It's not real busy. And we did go during the day, decent hour. Now here is the baking ware. They have all kinds of stuff. Look at that. Now that has a sticker on it, which must mean it was more money and they must be clearing it out for $3. I'll tell you something. The white one I just touched, I got one at Walmart for 88 cents. It's just a cutting board. That was going to probably be more. Well, that's their baking section. Candy molds, all kinds of bakeware, trays and different things. These were cute. Look at that, sprinkles. And they have sprinkles. Isn't that cute? I've never seen one like that. So I can see a kid grabbing it wanting to eat it. But that spatula is really cute. I don't need it. I just looked at them. And then a lot of aluminum pans. They're probably not pure aluminum. They're probably a steel but covered in aluminum. Different strainers. If you're looking for different size strainers. And sometimes I do because I make a vegetable drink and I want to strain it maybe with bigger holes. I want some of the vegetables to get through. So I have different strainers in the kitchen. I didn't need any today. And that's more of their different dishes they have, glassware, plasticware. You have a whole aisle of that. So if you're looking for something special, you have a project in mind, keep in mind a lot of this stuff, including this one, that's got the 300 mark, so we know that is not $1.75. More like $4. Nope, $4.25, there it is. But you know, you may find something at Daiso that you would not find at, let's say, Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store. And do check your area out to see if you have any discount store. It's amazing what you can buy at different discount stores. They get deals on things. Look at all the chopsticks. Okay, so now this is another aisle. And this has got different things in here. This is their toy section. Now, this is good to know because I make some really cool bird baths and stuff, and sometimes I want something different. So I want to remember that. So I'm documenting that for me. I've done some really cute things. So now I know they've got that. And then hooks. Different types of hooks they have here. They're going to hang something. I didn't see any flagpoles or anything like that here. But all kinds of hooks. I wanted to see if they had any of those that, you know, extend, you can pull them out, but I didn't see any because I bought a couple of those online. I got those at Walmart. I don't remember what I paid. And those are really cool. I can adjust the hummingbird feeders up and down or a plant in the house. Saw is good when you're going to trim some bigger trees and stuff around the yard. That little handsaw with the red handle was nice. A little thermometer there. But I want you to see, this is the stuff they sell. And they have some tools. And all kinds of stuff. They really do pack the store with all kinds of different items. And a hook with a handle. Probably if you're going to drag something, carry something. Sometimes you can hook something on and carry it. And then this is scissors. This is kind of in the, I don't want to say silverware area, but they've got different knives, different scissors. Now again, you can get scissors at the Dollar Tree. So if you wanted something different or fancier or maybe heavier, I don't know, they do have all kinds of stuff here. And so this is the stuff they've got there. Then they have trays. If you're looking to do some project, they have different types of, what would you call it, like a TV tray? They don't call them that anymore. I don't see, oh yeah, I see the 300 on there, I think. So those would be more money. Now this is the chart that they have, and this is their prices. So you have to look for those numbers, and then you'll know what the price is. Just walking again one more time in the garden department. This is the sifter that Gary was looking for. This is 1/4 inch. Now when we bought it a few years ago, they were 1/8 inch. So they were a little bit smaller, but not tiny. And now they've got a super fine one and then that one. And super fine isn't what Gary was looking for. Again, looking down, seeing it's, you know, what they have. Especially the garden department. I know a lot of you wanted to see what they've got. And keep in mind, a lot of stuff isn't $1.75. It's more. That's solar, but I don't know. I guess that's $1.75. But the point is, you can get them also at the 99 cents. They're a little bit more money, but I'll tell you something. I think I paid $2 or $3. They were built really nice. They were bigger, and they unscrewed, and they're lasting for years. So I don't know how theirs are. Dogs and cups, aren't they cute? That's so precious. For myself today, there wasn't a whole lot. That was glass. Didn't trust myself with that. Not sure what I would do. Maybe some cuttings, or you hang it. Maybe to make terrariums of some sort. These are always my favorite. I prefer the ones that are solid handle. Nothing's going to break on them. I've had them for years. The other one is a separate handle. So I prefer the solid handle. And they were still $1.75 today. So they're really, really nice. They're really handy to have. I've got one of those with the handle that's 2 pieces, but I always worry the 2-piece could fall apart. Where a solid handle, you'd have to break the whole thing. So I always go with the solid handle. To me, it looks better. Also, there's a plastic warning when you go online sometimes on the 2-piece one, where there isn't on this one, so that's interesting. I don't know if it's still there, but years ago I saw a plastic warning. It might be from the handle. Maybe the handle is not the best plastic. That's basically it, in the garden department. And then there is one more thing I'm going to show you here. Hopefully I'll go back to it in a few minutes. Right there, you can go to their website and you can buy anything you want online. And apparently they ship. I've never done it. It says shipping available in the United States. So definitely go ahead and check it out. See if they've got something you want. It says scan me and then see if there's something you may want to buy. And that's when Gary came back and he was looking through the strainers. That's like a cake strainer. That shouldn't even been there. And then they've got this one, super fine also. Not as fine as the cake strainer. Somebody must have been comparing them. And then back to this one. Just wish they had them 1/8 of an inch. And that one is the perfect sifter for soil. This one's still going to let some big pieces through. I told Gary he could have gotten 2 of them and twist them a little bit so you got your 1/8 of an inch, but he decided just get one because a lot of the potting soil has big pieces in it. Dog beds, they're so cute. Again, keep in mind, they're not $1.75. So it's kind of like going to a regular store or checking online, and you'll find things different prices. That dog bed is $6.25, which is still a good buy for the cute little bed. And that's it. Again, those are those sprayers. I prefer to get a better one. I would invest in a much nicer one. You won't have it leaking around you, spraying on you, and they last longer. And they did have something for $1. Look at that. Adorable cards. So if you're still in the cards, they have all kinds of cute animal cards. So that's about it. I didn't want to bore you or anything, but I thought you may want to kind of see what the inside of the store looks like. Kind of crafty. They have a lot of crafts. More scissors. Remember the scissors before? That was probably more kitchenware scissors. Now they've got craft scissors. This is the area they've got paint and brushes and different papers. So they sell a lot of different products for that, for different projects, which you can get pretty good deal there because they do carry all kinds of stuff. And now here's a tray. You know the bird feeders I've been making using the trays, whether it's covering for sun, rain, or hawks? That's nice, but again, that's no $1.25 like you're going to get at Dollar Tree. That's more like $4 or $5. So keep that in mind. So you can always go into the kitchenware department, even at Dollar Tree, and find a tray. Now this was really nice. This was a really heavy plastic, and I really liked it. And they're about $5 and change. Nice thing if you want to make a little greenhouse for yourself. And that was the only other thing, and that was basically it. And that was a big sale of the day. That's what we ended up getting. My sponges, 4 of those dippers, and a strainer. Nobody's going to get rich on me. That's all I needed. I think it's got less product, but then they've got signs all over saying to go online and buy. So I'm not sure. But they did have those scoopers. So I got a couple of those water dippers. They call them. They have 2 different types. And I like the 1-piece one. So I got that. I didn't buy much. And I got a set of sponges because their sponges are really good. I still have, but I figured I'll get one more set.
You got a sifter?
Oh, Gary got a sifter he wanted. That's right. So he got a sifter. It was different because 3 years ago when I bought it, it was 1/8 inch wire. And now it's 1/4 inch. He really wanted 1/8 inch, but it'll work for sifting seed mix. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the trip because I'm going to put it in here so you can see as I walked around. They didn't throw me out. They kind of frown, I think, on, they used to frown on people going and taping. It used to have signs. I didn't see any signs saying not to tape. But I went ahead and walked around real slow on a lot of the different aisles, not everything. So you can kind of take a look and see if it's even worth it for you to take a trip if you've got any Daisos around. So with that, have a wonderful day. And don't forget,
What? What?
to eat what you grow.
I'm watching the cards.
But that's all right. This is important.
To eat what you grow.
Bye-bye.